Okay, hi. We are continuing with the eLakshya technology at work. I have already told you about the accessories which we have at eLakshya. Along with this, let's just remember one thing. Google Docs is our cloud application where all our documents are there on the cloud. But Google Docs, the only small hitch is that the capacity is slightly low. It only uploads documents up to 1 MB in size. So while everything is fine and we can use Google Docs as a live, immediately usable kind of database, which is embedded on our website, for larger file sizes, which go up to 10 MB or whatever, we use skydrive.com. Skydrive.com is very similar to Google Docs. It is also a cloud application. So skydrive.com or officelive.com, that is what it is called. For giant files and giant applications, whatever, we use skydrive.com. Now, the secondary database is stored in skydrive.com, primary is in Google Docs. So we can always, as and when we utilize this database, we can move data from SkyDrive to here. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, so I already mentioned about cloud collaboration and multimedia as our mantra. The fourth mantra obviously is automate, by which I mean all our bill payments, including our electricity bill, our telephone bills, our property taxes, our water payment, for example, our AMC charges, everything is automated where they are paid automatically through a Citibank or a HDFC bank kind of a gateway. That I'm sure that lots of people do, but we have gone farther than that. For example, just to give example, even our tea vendor payment is online and automated. Next thing is we have created an account with perfeos.com, where all our bank accounts, all the transactions on our bank accounts automatically get updated into a Google spreadsheet. So this sort of serves as our accounting book or accounting passbook, so to say. So it's like accounting software which we have created, where Perfeos integrates with Google spreadsheet on one side and with our HDFC bank account on the other side. Okay, now we send messages to our customers, to our fellow elites, to various other people. Now, well, big messages can always go through Google groups and Google Friends Connect. The small messages up to 140 characters are sent through Twitter. Again, the best part is that our tweets as we call them, the 140 character messages are called tweets. These are automatically updated in LinkedIn, in Facebook, in Google Groups, as well as in Google Bus. Now, in Facebook, eLakshya also has a wall. We also have a wall in Facebook. So, Twitter is automatically connected to all this, and we do not go to the cloud to use Twitter. We instead use something called TweetDeck, which is right there on the desktop, and it integrates automatically. So I have already mentioned that our Excel and spreadsheets, basically the Google spreadsheet, some contact or database, whatever we have, that gets synced to Google Contacts, that gets synced to Outlook Contacts, and it gets synced to Google Calendar, which enables us to send SMS, scheduled SMSs, X number of days before an insurance expiry policy, or Y number of days before a birthday, whatever it is. So basically the whole thing is completely integrated. Right? Next is, while all we have done in terms of taking our applications onto the cloud, let's look at some practical applications of the whole thing. Okay, let's start with, for example, attendance register. A lot of companies have their attendance register automated in the form of biometric cards. They use swipe cards, and they use thumbnail or thumbprint kind of biometric facilities which are there. We have done something far simpler than that. Our attendance register is essentially a Google spreadsheet or a Excel sheet equivalent, which is there embedded again in ES22. Now, whenever an employee comes in, he just needs to put his entry time and exit time accordingly. And it also records the IP address from where the entry and exit time have been noted, which essentially makes things very automated. Now, this attendance register is, for example, a part of the admin sheet or the admin register, right? And the admin sheet has got the attendance register as one page, payroll on the other page, tasks given to the employees on the third page, transactions made by the employee in terms of financial transactions and expenses which he or she has made, conveyance reports, for example, on the 4th page. All of them again are integrated, which means everything is synchronized to just the only one, which means for example, there is a name by name Murali. All data relevant to Murali is right there. For example, Murali can in the task sheet, Murali can say that, or we can give a task or group of tasks to Murali saying this has to be done on so and so date, this has to be done on so and so date, this has to be done on so and so date, and Murali along with that can give a response saying that I have this task is completed, this task cannot be done because of so and so reason, this task cannot be done because of so and so reason, which essentially means there is no mail exchange back and forth. The latest list of tasks, for example, of Murali is given. Similarly, transaction. Supposing some employee has done a particular transaction and has a particular expense, if we need to pay that money, so at eLakshya we just pay that money and the whole thing gets completed and updated. So the latest information pertaining to any individual is what is there in this admin sheet. This is an example. So this is an online updated again cloud application where everything gets synchronized automatically, and several people can input information based on the privileges which are this thing. For example, leave, everything. I mean inventory which a person has, his business sheet, his or her business sheet in the terms of the business that the person has done on an up-to-date basis, the customer interaction, the number of customer interactions which have happened, the principal interaction, the vendor interaction, all the details would be there in, for example, in this particular admin sheet of an employee. This admin sheet in turn, so this attendance is a part of admin sheet. Admin sheet in turn is a part of a monster sheet which has got database of customers, everything, the entire works. So basically the point again is that it is one huge monster spreadsheet stroke monster documents again which are all embedded in es22.com. So that's how our thing goes. es22.com by itself, the homepage, I am sure some people would have seen this. Yeah, the homepage need not be static, it is dynamic. There are privileges given for a few people to actually make whatever changes as far as es22.com site is concerned. Second page or the third page I think is a very interesting page called Data This Minute. I should definitely mention about this particular page to people. Basically what this Data This Minute is, again it's embedded in the es22 site. You can see the page there. This Data This Minute is a Google spreadsheet which is embedded. This Google spreadsheet has got several sheets. Okay, these sheets, let me give you examples of what are the things which are there in this sheet. The latest mutual fund NAV data, the latest business figures of insurance companies, for example, BSE live data, NSE data of their NSE 500 stocks, the latest NFOs, which is new fund offers which are currently going in the market, the latest dividend declared by various mutual fund companies. For example, I mean things as obtuse as latest gold and silver rates, the latest property rates, for example, in Bangalore and Chennai. So basically some 250 sheets are here which has data this minute, data current minute is basically there. So what does it do? None of us at eLakshya go and update it on a hourly basis or a daily basis or a minute to minute basis. Instead it auto imports. It auto imports the data from various important and big websites so that it is synced to the latest information, and that information the customer can see at one go. So that is again the power of syncing. Now a small application which we have developed as a corollary to this auto import kind of thing, and let me give you that example. We as a mutual fund distributor give recommendations of stocks to our to our customers. We can have our own research team and give a particular recommendation. However, we have gone one step forward. What we have done is, there is a company, for example, called Value Research. Value Research gives a monthly recommendation on its list of mutual funds for buying. Similarly, livemint.com gives its own monthly recommendation. Angel Broking gives its own recommendation on a list of mutual funds which it wants its customers to buy. Bajaj Capital similarly gives its recommendation. Now, we have done a mashup. Okay, we have mashed it up, it's called. Let's say this is this pie represents the recommendation list of Value Research, this of Angel, this of Livemint, and this of Bajaj Capital. Now the computer automatically takes out this list, the common list of mutual funds which are recommended by all of them, and says that look, this is our common recommendation list. So essentially we do not have a research team on our own. Instead we go and tell the customer that, look, Value Research has given this monthly recommendation, Livemint has given this monthly, Angel has given this, Bajaj Capital is this. However, all of them have commonly recommended this set of mutual funds. So therefore, we needless to say, it's a great set of mutual fund products to buy. So that is how we have done the whole thing. Let me now close it and see how much space this has taken.